Anxiety isn't a joke. It's not funny and it's not cute. It's not something to joke about and make fun of. It's an actual mental disorder. And I'm going to read a few of my favorite anxiety quotes really quick. I just found this one paragraph that I like. Yeah, my last video, I just kind of talked about my story, but I didn't really talk about what anxiety is. Please be patient with those of us who have anxiety. We say sorry a lot because we're generally afraid that we've insulted you somehow. We ask if we're annoying because we really think that we've somehow annoyed you. We say things are awkward because they can be uncomfortable in any situation. It doesn't matter who we're with, and we really don't mean to personally hurt you. Sometimes we cry because people and situations just happen to be too much, not because we're looking for attention. We don't text you a lot because we're clingy. It's because if you don't reply, then we think we've done something wrong. We can be set off by little things, so don't say that we're overreacting when we panic. Please be patient with us who have anxiety. We really only mean the best. My anxiety is silent. You wouldn't even notice a change on the outside, but I'm so honestly stressed that I can't even manage simple tasks. People call me lazy when in reality, I'm just overwhelmed. One of the most frustrating things about having an anxiety disorder is knowing that as I'm freaking out, that there's absolutely no reason to be freaking out. And I'm lacking the emotion and ability to shut it down. I'm good for a while. I'll talk more and laugh more, and I'll sleep and eat like a normal person would. But then something happens. Like a switch turns off somewhere, and all I'm left with is the darkness in my mind. But each time it seems like I sink deeper and deeper, and I'm scared. I'm terrified that one day I won't make it back up. I feel like I'm gasping for air, screaming for help, but everyone just looks at me with confused faces, wondering, what am I struggling over when they're all doing just fine? And it makes me feel crazy. What's wrong with me? Living with anxiety is like being followed by a voice. It knows all of your insecurities and it uses them against you, and it gets to the point when it's the loudest voice in the room and it's the only voice that you can hear. You really don't know why you're exhausted, do you? Well, you're fighting a war in your head every single day. If that's not exhausting, then I really don't know what is. I wanted to talk about it. I wanted to scream. I wanted to yell. I wanted to shout about it, but all I could do was whisper, I'm fine. It sucks because I was getting better and now I'm not. Nobody knows the real me. Nobody knows how many times I've cried in my room when nobody was watching. Nobody knows how many times I've lost hope or how many times I've been let down. Nobody knows how many times I've felt like I'm about to snap, but I don't, just for the sake of others. Nobody knows the thoughts that go through my head when I'm sad. Nobody knows how truly horrible they are. Nobody knows me. I don't think anyone could ever criticize me more severely than the way I viciously criticize myself. You really don't know the pain until you start staring yourself in the mirror. You have tears streaming down your eyes, begging yourself to just hold on and be strong. That's pain. Some days I need love. Some days I don't need anything from anyone. Some days I want to save the world. Some days I can't do anything but watch it burn. Some days I feel so alive, and some days I barely survive. Anxiety is not being able to sleep because you said something wrong 2 years ago and you still can't stop thinking about it. I realized today that I've stopped living life. I'm literally just trying to get to the next day, just living in the thought of tomorrow. I'm not living, I'm waiting. And the trouble is, I don't know what I'm exactly waiting for. I'm kind of scared for what it might be.